Hey, RetconRaider here, and welcome back to the early access build for Xenonauts 2, Milestone 3. As today, we've still got a ways to go before any of our current projects are complete, so I guess we're just stuck biding our time until we free up some new funding, which I imagine will go hand in hand with our early alien encounters. That said, let's hurry up and wait. And here we go. Alien abduction site. We have detected alien ground forces abducting civilians in this region. Rescuing the civilians will improve our relations with the local region and allow us to recover alien resources. Polar biome. Oh, Soviet Union. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That is one of the largest land masses. Lock and load, people. I already prepped our squad off screen. Wasn't sure what we were in for, but I figured it would be an outdoor mission, so I prepared accordingly. And I made sure at least half our guys were raw recruits. We've got to keep bumping these guys up, otherwise we'll never keep up with the curve. And raiders on site. Let the tactical battle commence. Reports suggest alien forces are attempting to abduct local civilians. We must eliminate them while freeing as many civilians as possible. Each rescued civilian will reduce local panic, whereas each abducted civilian will increase local panic. Victory conditions. Eliminate all hostile enemy forces, rescue up to 10 civilians. Adjacent soldiers can free civilians from tubes via right-click. Losing a civilian increases panic by +2. Rescuing a civilian reduces it by 2. Okay. Commander, I'm picking up extraterrestrial activity in the area. The signals match those detected during other suspected abduction events. Scout the area. If there's any extraterrestrials present, eliminate them. The energy readings are rising fast. You may not have much time until the aliens depart. Best free any captured locals as quickly as possible, then. God knows what the aliens will do to them otherwise. Duly noted. And we've got one right there. Oof, with just 5 turns on the clock, that's rough. Let's check the sides. Tree line, that's useful. Not sure if those containers can explode, though. That I'm uncertain on. Captive 2 in sight. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to push both snipers out there. That's fine. Let's check left. And there we go. Alien in sight. Plus our 3rd captive. Might as well take a pot shot. Oh, actually, no, I'm glad that missed. This is an ideal opportunity for an early capture. Let's see here. Yeah, we can get 2 swings on it. Just to clarify, I am playing on veteran difficulty. Oh, shoot. Okay, well that's slightly problematic, but we can still work with it. But yes, I am playing on veteran difficulty. I just also turned the health displays on, because I need some sort of visual indicator as to enemy condition, which unfortunately we otherwise don't have. And there we go, our first captive alien. Gotta say, that was surprisingly painless. He said, less than 1 round into the fight. We do need to be very aggressive about pushing those pods, though. We only have 5 turns. That is one point of contention I've heard about with the current builds. They really leverage those timers to try to force the player to move aggressively. Since obviously it's a lot safer to take things slow and methodical. They want to push the player into racking up those casualties, into making missteps where they might otherwise have not. That said, I'll try to strive for a good middle ground between offense and cautious defense. Hence, for example, the dual shieldman approach. Though I will highlight one definite flaw in my current approach is the very distinct lack of medics. We only have 2 in our squad. With our current party loadout. Oof. 2 on left. Pushing up really aggressively. Nice. 1 on right. Hey, okay. Oh man, it's a shame we don't have an assault on right. That'd be another easy cap. But we'll take the easy kill. Just trying to figure who should actually pull the trigger. There we go. And push up. One captive freed. Check corner. Side seems mostly clear. Could be hugging the wall, though. Of course, this guy's right in our way. Hopefully he'll leave the battlefield. I really don't want to have to babysit him. Alright, just hold there. Let's go for another cap. Come on, random. Oh, nice. And down he goes. Fantastic. Yeah, that guy really overextended. He came right at us. Now let's gank his buddy. No need to go easy on these guys. We're on a timer. Push up. Debating whether to peel someone else off to finish it, but we have so many captives to rescue. Let's clear the building real quick. Okay, that's good enough. We'll set Zarmal near this door. Prep for next round. Alois will head up top. Oh, shit. One at back. Noted. We'll take a quick pot shot. Nice. That'll work. And here we go. Oh, goodness. Really hope that shield would last a little longer, but that's fine. It did its job. And we're back in. Let's go for Cap 3. Not even sure we need this many captives, but might as well. Nicely done, Random. Hug the wall. We've got at least one more in the wild here. Trip's pretty much out of the fight at this point, but we will have him watch this corner. Who's our other assault? Zarmal. Let's have him push the back door. Just get a peek outside, see if we can pinpoint this guy. Oh, okay. He's got to be in that one blind spot there. So we'll see if Alois can get visual. There he is. Let's get trap on that. And that is why. Yeah, I was worried he had points in reserve, which it turns out he did. Would have been nice to have Alois bag that kill, but definitely not worth the risk. Not when we had safer options. Abductee in sight. Let's clear mid. Push door. Okay. Sir, could you please leave the combat zone, or at least hunker in a corner or something? Hostile in sight. Red building near center. Though that might be it. That was a pretty quick enemy turn. 2 turns left. Let's push those pods. Risky, but I think we're good. Which puts us at the break-even point, so from here, anything else we get is bonus. Speaking of which, be free! And hold. We're not going to make those last few. We'll just sit tight on right, wait for that last guy to peek. Let's get Trip up top. Pretty sure we're clear on this side. We'll just have him spot right. Yeah, we're definitely not making any pods from here, so we'll just... Oh, hello there. My goodness. And consider yourself served. Really gotta watch those angles. That could have been nasty. And one more. Oh no, don't do that. Right. So it's not enough to just rescue these guys. We also have to then make sure they survive running around like chickens with their heads cut off. But I guess it wouldn't be an XCOM game if there weren't self-destructive civilians. Let's knock this one out. Nice. I do want to get stun rods on our shield men. We just need to bump their strength up before we can actually afford to do so. Oh man, I really want to go for that pod in center. That's just way too exposed. Yeah, we might be clear at this point, but that's a huge risk. We're in the black, so I mean, we really shouldn't take unnecessary chances at this point. We'll just secure our foothold, prep for more incoming. Yeah, we're not going to make that. No point in getting anyone killed trying to eke out a measly -2 panic. Just hunker down. Keep each other covered. Yep, that's fine. That was a deliberate choice. Sorry, guys. And we're good. Oh, so we really could have pushed that last round. Dang. But, you know, better safe than sorry, so no big deal. We still made net gains. I'll also say, it is a lot less anxiety-inducing to be on an outdoor map versus a facility map like that first mission. Trip is our only wounded. Out 5 days, but +1 bravery to show for it. Get well soon, bud. We're actually making pretty good time here. New research unlocked. Let's get a gander at that. Oof. All pretty time-consuming, but the xenobiology plot project does come with hefty new funding, and that is exactly what we need right now. Though I will say I'm also worried that progressing the plot will accelerate enemy growth, so it might be a good idea to go for one of the other ones first. Let me mull on that for a sec while I swap out our wounded. We need another shieldman. That's strength priority. Honey's still recovering. Reb? Book thief, maybe. He's a brick. I'll have to double check my waiting list. Some recruits did request specific loadouts. We'll just slap Reb in there for now. Alien alloys. My preliminary analysis of the recovered alien equipment suggests widespread use of a previously unknown metallic substance. This super heavy element is clearly artificial in origin, being far too massive to occur naturally. It is fundamentally unstable in its natural form, and thus only ever encountered as an alloy. The properties of these alloys vary dramatically based upon the constituent metals, but appear to range from truly remarkable levels of strength to more exotic behaviors, such as superconductivity. This likely occurs because the nucleus of each atom is so large that the orbiting electrons are approaching light speed. Hence, the element is governed not by the established rules of classical physics, but by the bizarre possibilities of quantum mechanics. One suspects that we will find many uses for these alien alloys as my research continues. However, given we lack the technology to synthesize them ourselves, you will need to scavenge whatever possible from our foes. Duly noted. We will certainly keep an eye out, and yes, again, that is classic XCOM. Let's push up the clock, try to clear another project or two. Cleaner corpse analysis complete. That's bonus damage versus cleaners. Which we can apparently repeat, albeit at an exponentially increased cost. Hard to say if that's really worth it, but we'll certainly keep it in mind. I think the bigger question really is whether it's worth our time to capture those guys instead of just killing them outright. Since we do now have a project that requires additional corpses, but no clear-cut use for actual living agents. Which, granted, does, again, feel morally questionable, but we are fighting for the survival of the species here. We'll see how things go. I mean, that aside, if these guys do keep coming at us, they're not really going to leave us much choice. Let's break ground on a hangar. I don't think the hangar itself requires upkeep, so we might as well get one of those in place. I think it's just the actual aircrafts that have a monthly maintenance. Aerial warfare. Engaging extraterrestrial craft in combat is a remarkably difficult process, as even the most sophisticated human aircraft and air defense systems are largely ineffective against the superior technology of our adversaries. There are various reasons for this, but the foremost is that alien craft can be fiendishly difficult to detect. My tireless work on quantum radar technology is the only reason our organization is capable of tracking UFOs at all. The rest of the world remains entirely blind to the gathering threat. Yet, even if we were to share our tracking data, most modern fighter jets would remain useless. Without a solid fix on the UFO, they would be unable to lock missiles. Similarly, attempting to employ cannons would simply bring them within range of the powerful EMP effect generated by the discharge of an alien energy weapon. By contrast, our X-25 Angel interceptors are adapted from the venerable MiG-25 Foxbat. This aircraft has electronic systems hardwired to withstand the EMP from a nuclear blast, allowing our pilots to freely engage UFOs with short-range cannons. Thankfully, my recent research has now unlocked further combat options. I have managed to integrate the short-range quantum radar carried by our interceptors with the guidance systems of two common types of missiles. The lighter missile is highly maneuverable and fitted with a high-explosive warhead designed to shower the target with deadly shrapnel. The heavier torpedo is far slower, but employs a powerful shaped-charge warhead capable of penetrating and shattering enemy armor. Both are now available for construction in our engineering workshop. Fantastic. Let's get some of those going. Oh, and yeah, let's go ahead and get that main xenobiology project going as well. I am worried about enemy escalation, but at the same time, we just really need that funding. Not to mention, of course, this will also give us access to better capture gear, which in turn will also lead to faster fundraising. I assume. I should note, I actually have very little experience with this particular build. I'm mostly operating off of what I remember from Xenonauts 1. And classic XCOM, of course. We'll also get some of these built, though that's kind of a moot point until we get more interceptors built, which is a ways off since those are $500,000 each. Let's hit the pause button real quick. I need to double check our spending, just to make sure we're not financially overextending. That'll give me a chance to do some other off-screen bookkeeping as well. Be right back. And we are back. Clock's been moved up ever so slightly. Missiles are constructed and currently in storage. Excommunicado, completed construction minus the hangar. And of course, as you can see, our squad is locked and loaded and ready to go. Let's see what they've got for us. Soldier extraction. The cleaners are attempting to hunt down 3 of our experienced soldiers that survived the fall of Atlas Space. If we move quickly, we may be able to rescue them. Wow, if I'd known they were going to hit us with free recruits, I wouldn't have just splurged on like 6 more. Oh, I see. They take up slots on our current transport loadout. Interesting. I'm assuming standard riflemen, but it could be randomized loadouts, so it's really kind of hard to plan around. We'll just roll with it. Adapt as needed. We've done okay so far. And with any luck, this will be 3 more names off our waiting list. Oh, right, I guess the Sidewinders were still under construction. Fair enough. For some reason, I was thinking they were doing it simultaneously, not sequentially. Basic elimination mission. Ah. And anyone who's not on the ship when we leave is left behind. Fair enough. When Atlas fell, we lost touch with the soldiers we had out on operations. I managed to re-establish contact with this team, but they're isolated, and the cleaners are closing in. Either clear the area of hostiles, or get them back to the dropship and take off. We have civvies on site. And there's our veterans, who will of course be getting new identities to help them lay low once we get them clear. Let's check the sides. And contact. Double contact. Though just standard cleaner mooks, so mid-range SMGs. Honestly, not all that scary now that we're outdoors. Oh, and there's number 3. Let's take him out. Oh, wow. Zarmal's armor just completely ate that shot. Clear the cover. Cover cleared. Drop him. Actually, come to think of it, we should probably clear left. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We're right up against the edge of the map. All right, as you were. Ah. Nah, that's not gonna work. Not enough left for a grenade, so just cover our flank. And the Sarge squad. We're still getting our bearings, so no need to overextend. We'll just have them camp out up top. They'll have plenty of AP banked for reflex shots. All right, your move. Nothing? Oh, nice. 2 on, right? Huh. Sounds like there's a firefight we're not involved in. Oh yeah, look at that. We've got friendlies on site. Local law enforcement, I guess? Really kind of trivializes what was already looking to be a fairly easy fight. Though I suppose I really shouldn't complain. I'm just, you know, sitting here waiting for the other shoe to drop. Oh, nice. Though we do still have one more lurking in the garage over there somewhere. We'll have someone back bloody up momentarily. Let's just sweep the streets real quick. Zarmal, moving up. There he is. Poor guy's hiding in a corner. which I suppose I can't really blame him for. If nothing else, this is pretty clearly demonstrating just how outclassed these guys are. Though, to be fair, I mean, we are like 2 weeks into the campaign. This is definitely the lulling you into a false sense of security phase. You guys just stay up there one more round? Oh. Nice. Well, we had a friendly. I suppose we should have pushed a little harder, and that probably cost us 2 panic. Random took a light ding. Let's pull him back. Still have that guy in the garage, too. Let's go ahead and knock him out. No need to be gentle. And that'll do it. Though it did also liquefy our loot. I've really got to remember that. Moving up. That's fine. That's why Zarmal's backing you up. Just by virtue of being here, all our soldiers get better. Unless they die. So, you know, maybe do try to avoid that. Room clear. Check corner. All right, people. Time to go. Let's get to the chopper. Though in theory, the mission should also end if we clear the last of the enemy holdouts. Speaking of whom. Nice. Well done, Bloody. But we are still not done, which means we've got at least one more on site. We'll just keep pushing for evac. If we haven't found them by the time we're on board, we'll just bail. Let's get Alois back out here, set on Overwatch. I think our last guy's on the side street over here. So we'll set accordingly. And here we go. There he is. Oh. We've got 2 left. Well, fortunately, our vets are perfectly positioned for this. Hi there. Alright, I think we've got it from here. Get to that there chopper. I guess we should take this guy alive. Not sure there's any benefit to doing it, but might as well. Bonk. This guy, though. He's a little too far out. And hold. Oh, you dingle donk. That's what I get for playing with you. Sorry, Alois. Let's get that patched. And you get to explode. Very nice. Got a little careless there towards the end, but no serious harm done, I suppose. Very minor ding on Alois. And look at that, our first golden star. Awarded for 5 cumulative kills. Congratulations, Trap. Let's get our guys back to base, then I think we'll be at a good place to call it. New soldiers on site. Welcome aboard, Raiders. Though obviously some of them will be roaming once it's properly set up. Oh, UFO. That's our first sighting. And obviously we want to shoot that thing down, but we are basically out of time today. I think we're going to have to call it here. We'll hit the pause button for now. I'll take care of the bookkeeping off screen. I can at least rename these guys from here. And we will pick up here next time. As everything continues going swimmingly and nothing ever goes wrong and everyone lives forever. That is quite a swing from the anxiety I felt back in episode 1. But I will see you then. Oh, and special thanks to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible, including but not limited to Revenant, Alois, CrowkingLoR, Dragon Matrix 7, Drakiith, V23, EgonAlter, Exsellsior, Gottlieb, James Trimmier, Kazorm, Mark Giemza, Nathan Welch Jr., OverlordPherom, RandomPassrby, RobbyB, Tomasz Piątkowski, Triphoppenskip, and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, if you'd also like to help support the channel, then feel free to push the buttons that do the things. Trust me, it does make a difference. Or you could even check out the PayPal, the Patreon, the Nexus GG, or the YouTube memberships. Links are in the description.